A major event is going to shake the crypto world. It's called the halving, and it happens once roughly every 4 years. This will lower the number of new Bitcoin entering the market by half.
Bitcoin's value will be cut in half, which is expected to happen mid-April 2024. In the past, halvings have happened right around the time that Bitcoin was starting another bull run. This halving event is likely one of the main reasons why it gets so much attention. What can we expect with this upcoming halving event in April of 2024? All of that and more in this video.
Come with me if you want to live.
What's up, crypto crew, and welcome back. If this is your first time, I'm Cpatain Crypto Might, actively escaping the matrix, scoping out the crypto ocean. So if you enjoy exploring your opportunities in this crypto ocean, subscribe to this channel, like this vid, and join the hunt. Now, unless you've been sleeping under a rock, the next major event is about to shake the whole crypto world. It's called the Bitcoin halving. This happens roughly every 4 years, which lowers the number of new Bitcoin entering the market by half. Now, the way that Bitcoin works is a type of cryptocurrency that operates on a blockchain. It is a decentralized network where transactions can happen peer-to-peer or person-to-person. Not one government or entity has control over it. And because Bitcoin is an autonomous network, thousands of computers around the world are running it. These computers are called nodes, which anyone can own and run.
You got what you want. Give these people air.
Basically, what they do is solve a bunch of hard math problems to make sure that network operations are correct. The node or group of nodes that find the new block will now get Bitcoin as a reward. That price is 6.25 Bitcoins right now. Now, this price will be cut in half to 3.125 Bitcoins. Every 4 years, these awards are split in half, known as the halving. There are only so many Bitcoins in circulation. The total number of Bitcoins to ever be in circulation is 21 million. Prices have changed a lot because of past halving events. As of 2017, the price had gone up by more than 1,000%, which again occurred in 2021. And like in the past, halvings have happened right around the time that Bitcoin started another bull run. So with this in mind, what can we expect with the upcoming halving event in April? Now, no one knows what will happen after the 2024 halving. But since this is not the first barbecue, we might be able to learn something from the halvings that have already happened in the past. In the 3 times that Bitcoin has been split in half so far, the BTC price has clearly gone up each and every time. Aside from that, the best time for each market cycle to end was about 11 to 15 months before the halving, and a cycle peak 1 to 2 years after the halving.
I'm right here watching history be made. Bitcoin is now up to $111. It's an all-time high, and it's continuing to rise. I've seen it break 3 times today. It went up to 110, and this is the highest that it's been. It's ridiculous.
Let's look more closely at how Bitcoin's price was around the time of the first split, which happened on November 28, 2012. The first thing we'll do is look how Bitcoin did a year prior. 365 days before the halving, Bitcoin's price was $2.54. Wow.
I would suggest you take $1 frickin' dollar. $1. It's just $1. Get some Bitcoins. Put it away. Goes to nothing. Who cares? Right? You only spent $1. That will be worth $1 million adjusted inflation for inflation once Bitcoin gets to where it's going to be. So it's up to you.
This is the guy who bought Bitcoin at $1. Now 1 Bitcoin is worth $50,000. Should people buy Bitcoin right now?
Yes, because it's still cheap. You're still going to get 100x off of Bitcoin.
Bitcoin's price was pretty close to the 2011 bottom. By the summer of 2012, Bitcoin's price rose again and hit a high point of $15 on August 17, 2012. That's over a 500% increase from a year before, the 2012 Bitcoin halving event. What followed was a 50% dump before consolidation 1 month after the halving. Bitcoin would then travel up all the way to 1,242 US dollars in November of 2013, a 1,058% increase. It is important to understand this history because it shows the nature of this crypto ocean that you currently find yourself in. Bitcoin's patterns of moving upward after the halving. The second Bitcoin halving in history took place on July 9th, 2016. 365 days before the halving, Bitcoin's price was at $269 on August 18, 2015. It crashed, and in just one day, it lost 37% of its value. This was the end of the bear market cycle, which spanned from 2014 to 2015. Bitcoin then traveled back up, reaching a local high point on November 4, 2015. After a 6-month consolidation, BTC saw a 2016 year high at $789, which was a 193% rise from the year before the halving. A year and a half from July 2016 on, Bitcoin would finally reach its all-time high on December 7, 2017, 526 days after Bitcoin's second halving event. Bitcoin was now worth a whopping $19,804, which was a 2,869% increase. The third halving took place on May 11, 2020. A year prior, in May 2019, Bitcoin's price was at $7,215. Then in June of 2019, Bitcoin reached its pre-halving year high at $13,871. Bitcoin dipped into a bear market up until 2020, and with the issues surrounding the worldwide virus going sideways for most of 2020's second half, Bitcoin went down by 50% in May of 2021. After it recovered, it went up again in the second half of 2021 and finally reached its then all-time high at $69,000 in November of 2021. A 687% gain for a recovery that lasted 548 days after the Bitcoin 2020 halving.
I'll be back.
What we see in these three historical halvings is that Bitcoin hits a cycle low around the time of the pre-halving year and then starts to rise again in the year after the halving. Demand is what makes Bitcoin go up after the Bitcoin halving. Bitcoin's success can be seen to be similar to that of the S&P 500 index. Both are currently rising at the same time. In fact, all three Bitcoin halvings in history have happened at the same time that the S&P 500 has been going up. This makes sense because both Bitcoin and S&P 500 gain from capital flows when investors like riskier assets.
A whale.
Yes.
So it's true?
Yes. Too much is true.
Ask yourself, why am I on this crypto ocean in the first place? A lot is determined by the development of the granddaddy of all, that being BTC, aka Bitcoin. Mid-April is around the corner at the making of this video, and all three Bitcoin halvings have proven for the price of Bitcoin not to only go up, but go up to all-time high levels. But this time, most likely, not only will Bitcoin holders benefit, also those who didn't catch the Bitcoin whale may profit as well. The Bitcoin halving will have an effect on the entire crypto ocean.
What other cryptocurrency should you buy? What's the next Bitcoin? Well,
it is time for you to study the market, study the projects that are appealing to you. You have to do your due diligence.
Get some Bitcoin.
Do not put your eggs in one asset, one cryptocurrency, because with this upcoming Bitcoin halving event, there are many more opportunities on the crypto ocean. It's just a matter of sharpening your tools and getting ready for when that opportunity appears in front of you. Fix your mind before you get to the grind. So with that said, let's continue to escape the matrix, grow in grace, and let's make some crypto waves. Say I.